Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth. Welcome back to my channel. So I got this new box mold. So it's actually would look like that. This is actually the inside of the lid. So when you pour the lid, the top, which is normally the bottom, is going to be the top of the lid. I hope that makes sense. Just FYI on that. But yeah, so it's just a cute storage box. It did come with our little, wooden, whatever you call this, to hold it in place. What is this called? Oh my gosh, I'm going blank. Anyway, so I'm going to put it together. You just connect the slots to put it together. And then that way your mold will sit in here. It'll keep its shape. Like so. That doesn't seem like it's going to fit. Oh, there we go. Now, if you saw my other video with the rectangle brick box thing, nightmare, because it was a much thinner silicone and the outer edge of the silicone, the walls were going in and they wouldn't go out. Anyway, I had big dips and it just didn't turn out. There was nothing I could do that I could think of. Anyway, so this one appears to be much, much better. So I'm going to set that aside. Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to use some of this resin mix-in. I got this at Hobby Lobby. It's called Hearts and Butterflies. So we're doing a heart and butterfly theme, but it's really pretty. And you can see the colors in there. There's yellows and pinks and light greens and light blues and purples, and it's really sparkly and pretty. So we're just going to do pink and green today. We're going to do white sage. I was comparing some of my greens, and the white sage I think goes really well with the green in there. And then this is a really pretty pink by Small Tongue. So white sage is by Decorative. This is by Small Tongue. So I'm getting my resin mixed up, but let's get our micas ready. We'll start with the white sage. There we go. And then the pink by Small Tongue. Maybe just a little smidge more. There we go. All right, and then let me set these aside. I'm going to take my alcohol and dissolve I'm going to take my alcohol and dissolve the mica powder. Let me just tell you how my day's gone. Okay, it's Monday. All right, Monday evening. From the time I got up this morning, I have just been off. Have you ever had an off day? Everything I'm doing, I'm not doing well today, so I probably shouldn't even be filming. I was also in the middle of filming another video. Oh my gosh, it's the Let's Resin tray. I misplaced, I was putting the sticker on it. I didn't put it in the right spot. I tried to rip it up. I mean, today is just off for me. So let's hope for the best on this pour. That's all I have to say. We all have those days, right? So, oh yeah. I mean, I was at work. I work remotely, and I had to pull up this just specific software that I use every day. And I went blank and couldn't remember how to do something that's so simple that I do all the time. Like just dumb things like that, It was just craziness today. So I'm going to try to take my time, think through, and hope for the best. Anyways, we got our green and our pink ready to go. Going to continue to mix my resin for a while. And when that's done, I'll put this through the bubble remover and then we'll be back to pour. Okay, our resin is through the bubble remover. This is the white sage, and this is the Small Tongue pink. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty pink. All right, so we've got some clear resin. I'm just gonna put some in. I'm not necessarily trying to just make it the mix. Like I don't mind seeing resin in there also. We'll see. Let's see what this looks like. My resin is getting very warm, so it's thickening up. I'm not going to add glue. I don't even know if glue would work. I think this would be too heavy anyway. Let me see kind of where we're at here. Oopsie daisy. Get back in there. Oh, there it is. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, let's go with that. Get this mixed in here. It's going to be cute, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. All right, so here is the box, and here is our lid. Like I said, the lid, the top part is really the top in this instance. So we're going to pour the lid first. I'm not going to do a dirty pour. I'm just going to drizzle and hope for the best here. Let me get this cleaned off. Oh, okay. All right, let's drizzle some of this in here. Pretty. Let's try to get some of that, oh gosh, some of the pink in there also. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. Let's go back with some green. More of our mix. Yeah, I'm thinking that's going to sink. Come on, there we go. That's pretty full. So let's just let that sit up for a little bit. All right, let's move on to our box. Now, what I do want to start with is the mix kind of down in the edge as best as we can here. I mean, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh gosh, but it does need to be in the mold. Okay, and let me get this last edge. I'm going to turn this just so it's easier for me. Hopefully you can see okay. And I do kind of want a little bit on the top too. Sorry about all the noise. My husband has to break down all the Amazon boxes for recycle. Okay, let me get a spatula. We'll just put the rest right in here, wherever it wants to kind of go. You know, maybe what I'll do is try to get some of this to, I don't know if it will stay on top. Nope, I think it's going to sink. Oh well, that's okay. Okay, we got this pretty good. Okay, all right, so let me set that aside. That is done. Got some sequins on there. Okay. Oopsie daisy. All right, now, oh, hold on, sorry, making a mess. I didn't know I had resin on my paper towel right there. Okay, get that cleaned up. Let's put this back right here. And now let's go in with some pink. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle. Pretty, pretty. Okay. And now our white sage. Same thing. I think these colors will be really pretty together. I hope. Gosh, I hope I have enough resin. I made 12 ounces, in case you were wondering. I debated about 14 ounces too, and I probably should have done 14 ounces. So let me get my spatula. Okay. Okay, wow, the colors are pretty, I think, with this resin mix in. I think it's going to go really well together. I'm hoping. That's the goal. All right, let's get the green in there and kind of see where we're at. I'm probably going to need a couple more ounces. So I would plan for 14 probably with this one. And I will link the mold for you. Yeah, so I'm going to make up a couple more ounces off camera and add that. I'm just gonna do the pink or the green and just add it. So yeah, and we'll let this sit up. At least I'm seeing some of the sparkle on the top. I hope it stays like that, because this will be the top, as I mentioned, of the lid. But ooh, I think this is going to be pretty. Okay, we'll be back for demold. Okay, we are ready for demold. So I've got a little Bondcrafter flour here that I poured. I think I poured this when I had to fill up the rest of this. So it's extra. And there was a little bit of pink in there and then the green. So pretty flour. Okay, are we ready? Let's start with the lid. Hopefully this turned out cute. I'm okay with the top. There's not, some of the glitter is at the top, the bigger chunks and everything is at the bottom, as you can see. Really cute though. Yeah, but that's okay. All right, let's get this one out of the case thing here. And now it's nice and domed because I did have to add some more. By the way, I had to add 3 more ounces, not 2, just in case you get this mold. So 12 and 3 is, so it's 15 ounces to fill this. That was a little shocking, but that's what it was. Oh, I think it's going to be cute though. Oh, look at that. It is cute. Okay, let me set that aside. So we got, remember I poured this in first, and that's what I wanted. And we got the cute little flowers and little hearts and butterflies and glitter. And I think they look really cute on the top. And then, ooh, that's pretty. The marbling looks really pretty. Oh, I like that effect. That looks really good. Okay, and then the lid would go like this. And actually that kind of looks cool with the marbling and then the mix-ins and then the marbling. You know what I mean? That kind of looks neat. I'm definitely going to have to put a cool, I don't know, maybe I'll use this for the topper. I might. I don't know yet. Actually, that might be what I do. So yeah, it's looking really cute. So let me finish this up. Definitely need to just sand a little bit and a little bit of overpour. But it's in pretty good shape. It's domed, so it's not super duper sharp. I just want to, there's a little bit of overpour there. I just want to make it nice and smooth. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I like it. What do you think? This is a nice box. It's pretty good size. Oh, not quite fit. Oh, yep, it does fit that. The lid wouldn't fit though. But it's a pretty good size. So that is cute. I like that. I like that a lot. It's heavy. No wonder it's 15 ounces of resin because it's kind of thick, you know. So anyway, all right, well, let me, sorry, I'm just rambling. Let me go ahead and do some finishing work and then we will be back for the final reveal. Okay, we are back for the final reveal. I love how this box turned out, you guys. I think this is a great mold. So much better than the one that if you watched a day or two ago or whenever it was where it was like concaved in because the mold was too flimsy. So I'm really happy with this box. So anyway, here is the lid, and I used the extra, you know, that we made this flower, and I put some green rhinestones on it and glued it on the top, and then I used a little bit bigger size green rhinestones to go around the perimeter of the lid. And then of course here is our box, and I did use those same green rhinestones and went around the perimeter of the bottom of the box also, just to kind of tie it in. I am in love with the marbling. Look how pretty that is, and the mix-ins that we used. I think it's so sweet. So yeah, the lid fits great. I think it looks really good. What do you think? Hopefully you like it. Hopefully it gave you some inspiration. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And I would love to have you subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And if you are, thank you so very much. All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stick around for the pictures, and we will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.